The fashion industry has seen a rapid increase in demands for sustainability. It has raised issues such as where do our clothes actually come from and at what cost. The 8-storey garment building, which collapsed and killed its workers in Dhaka, initially increased the profile of sustainable fashion. The movement focuses on social and environmental responsibility, encouraging customers to buy from companies that don't exploit their workers. The problem lies with fast fashion. Instead of the industry producing 4 seasons of clothing, it now essentially produces 52 seasons of clothing. This means a quick turnaround and new products sold in stores every week.
Sustainable fashion is important because we're currently in a situation where if we don't sort climate change out by the year 2100, almost 50% of the land that we currently inhabit will be uninhabitable. So it's really important that we work on sustainable fashion to make the planet somewhere that we can still live on in 100 years' time.
Western brands have pressurised garment companies into producing clothes at increasingly cheaper prices. This means working conditions have been neglected, workers are forced to work with harmful chemicals and receive on average $3 a day. In countries such as Bangladesh, it is hard for workers to speak up when unions are often ignored or abused for expressing their views. Designers, bloggers and activists gathered at Brighton Museum last week to listen to Melissa Shin speak on Greenpeace's Detox My Fashion campaign, which calls for fashion free of harmful chemicals. The evening was part of the #BrightFriday campaign, which responded to what they say is Black Friday's materialism and needless consumption.
My fabrics are produced, printed in Britain, and the products are made in Britain, and I go to the factory often to work with seamstresses and to get to know them and to make sure that it's a good environment to work in.
1 in 6 people worldwide work in fashion, making it the most laboured industry in the world. Protests from clothes factory workers have been met with violence, and it has become clear that this is an issue that needs to be tackled by the top of the value chain. However, with more and more consumers boycotting Western brands, the pressure on fashion companies is growing, and it's surely only a matter of time until something has to give.